It has been almost half a year since we got a substantial update development-wise from the Hytale team. In December, the team mentioned that throughout the year they reassessed every aspect of Hytale to maximize its potential, and they had plans to showcase these new features to us by the end of 2020, but sometimes things don't go as planned. We are currently at the end of March, and we have yet to get any substantial update from the Hytale team minus weekly postcards from Orbis. So today, everybody, I want to theorize on when we will get the next blog post and what it's going to entail. But before that, if you guys are new here, you want to show support to the channel, please go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. The goal is to reach 10,000 by the end of the year, and I really think we can do that. And lastly, everybody, my name is CanadianFlash, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today, everybody, I want to talk about blog posts and my thoughts and opinions on when we could see the next blog post in Hytale. Could be next week, could be this week, could be next month, could be next year, who knows? But with all that being said, let's get right into it. So just before I start mentioning all these topics, I want to say I have no insider information or anything due to the Hytale team. I'm just strictly speculating on what I believe would be the next possible blog post, just based on some sort of developer type tweets, maybe some hints and everything that we've gotten from the team in the last 6 months. So that's where I'm basing these opinions off of. Once again, I have no information, I don't know anything that's going to be happening soon. So with that being said, let's start this. So the first blog post that I think we could get is some sort of graphical update slash visual effects blog post. Recently we've gotten some cool really visual effects things from the Hytale team, like Paulina. She's recently worked on that sort of portal thing, which looks really cool. We've also gotten a lot of really cool images and screenshots and even some more gameplay videos of some different visual effects that hasn't been seen before. They've recently updated their fire textures and everything like that, so I think it'll be really cool if they can maybe compile a lot of these together and put them into the next blog post. I think that would be really awesome, and I'd love to look at something like that. And also, we could tell recently that a lot of graphical updates have gone towards the game and everything. We've seen them in some of the postcards, and it's just little things like that that come together over time, and then once they're all finished and once they're all polished, as I've seen so far, then hopefully it'll compile into a good blog post. But I think that's going to be the most unlikely, or the second most unlikely. I have three topics I want to talk about, but VFX vlogs definitely one that's on my list, and who knows, maybe we'll get it, maybe we'll not. Let's see about that. Next is an updated server technology blog post. We haven't gotten a server/technology blog post in a while, and recently Noxy, I think he tweeted out, well, it wasn't recently, it was a couple months ago, but Noxy tweeted out something saying that doing some sort of stress testing. I wasn't sure. We're not really sure if that's confirmed to be for servers or just for the actual game or anything like that, but still, an updated server technology blog post would be absolutely awesome. I am a big fan of multiplayer servers, I'm a big esports type of guy. An updated server technology blog post would really spark some interest, and even start getting some more servers planned. I know there's a couple of them. We have Hytale. I think Hytale News is probably going to create a server. We got Blockshot. I think there's a thing called Stolendale, I believe. That's one. There's a couple servers that have plans to do Hytale, and 100% once the game comes out, there's going to be more. Obviously, it's bound to happen. It's just like Minecraft. But yeah, updated server technology blog post would be awesome, or even modding too. Updated server technology modding would be really cool. We do get some modding blog posts, but not enough to suffice the person. But this one right here is the blog post that I believe is going to be the most likely, and I think is the one that's going to be coming out next, and it is a combat blog post. I believe this is probably the top on everybody's list. It's top on my list because I'm a big combat type of guy, but a combat blog post would be amazing. We've seen the team hint at this a couple times when they released one of the postcards from Orbis with a little effects around the sword. I think it was Rodin. He said this looks even better in person, which once again hints towards a combat blog post coming, which would be awesome. That would be the absolute dream right there. Oh my god, don't even get me started if we get a blog or a combat blog post, because that's what I've wanted since day one. Oh my, it would be amazing, obviously. And we also have seen a couple videos, players kind of in the combat area. We saw that one player, this wasn't from a video, but we saw that one player like die because he fought Duke, that big like golem, or that, not the golem, the big goblin. So if maybe we can see him fighting that guy, I think that would be awesome as well. But then again, also some combats may actually spoil some aspects of the game, and I know the team doesn't want to do that. But either way, a combat blog post is the top of my list. 100%, I would love to see that happen because combat is probably the coolest thing ever. Even if we could just see like a guy with like some cool different weapons and everything fight a whole bunch of different mobs and stuff, that would be phenomenal, and I would love that. And I'm just thinking of this on the spot right now, but even some sort of like release date blog or like beta blog or content creation program blog would be awesome. Just from like the creator type side of things. And even if you just want to play the game, obviously that's an awesome blog. I didn't really add this into my list because it's like obviously it's the most popular thing and everybody wants these things, but just want to throw that in there just to say that I said it pretty much, because you know everybody wants that, and I didn't forget about a beta, release date, content creation program blog, or even a new trailer blog. I did not forget about that, so don't quote me on forgetting that stuff. So next, I want to talk about when this next blog can be released, and honestly, it is currently Wednesday, April 28th right now, and honestly, don't be surprised if there is a blog post on Friday, April 30th. That usually the Hytale team does releases blogs on the Thursday or Friday of the end of a month. A lot of us did kind of predict a blog post to come last month, and I mean that was, I think, the earliest I predicted it in my like Hytale 2021 predictions video, but I think April was when I said that we are very likely to get a blog, like April, May, June. That seems to be more of a blog posty type time, and then like July, August, September could be more gearing up to release, or even the release time, so we'll see about that. But I do think that Friday could potentially be a good time for them to release the next blog post, and if that happens, the whole world's gonna go crazy. I know Exodus and Radunes, they are doing some sort of live stream. It's called the Create-a-thon. I will definitely be there. I do have 2 exams Friday, but I'll definitely try to show up once I finish those exams, so stay tuned for that. Definitely go check out their channels. I'll leave them in the description. It'll be really cool. But yeah, Friday seems like a really good time for a blog post. A lot of us are really thinking it's kind of like 50-50 in the community right now, because you know we don't want to get our hopes up for them to be let down. But if there is a blog post on Friday, be prepared for that. And if there is no blog post this month or this Thursday, Friday, whatever, I do think there will be one in May. So the last Friday of May is May 28th, so we could get a blog post on that day. And I'm just saying at the end of the months all the time, because that's when we've historically gotten blog posts. Obviously they can release them whenever they want, but usually they release them on like the last Thursday, Friday, maybe even Wednesday of a month, because they do postcards on Fridays, so maybe they'll release something on a Thursday. But yeah, next month could be a really good time for a blog post. Honestly, if there is no blog post within this month or next month, we could be getting a little bit concerned, considering it's literally been almost like a year since, you know, the last major blog post, which was in August. So yeah, next month could be a really good time for blog posts once again. And I mean, if it's May 28th, then that's like literally 3 days after my birthday, so that'll be a pretty good birthday present. So I want to throw that out there. You know, May 25th is my birthday, so yeah, it's a good birthday, I have to say. And the last day that I do think the next blog post could come out could be in June. And if it's in June, honestly, I would be a little bit frightened, considering it's been a while since, you know, they really haven't given us a blog post. Like at that time, it would be like literally 10 months without a blog post, which is kind of crazy. So I don't think that's the case. I do think the most likely one is probably this week, literally on Friday or next month. But hey, if there is one in June, not gonna complain. Maybe the team's like has another little setback. That's all right, whatever. Like, I mean, that happens through the development phase. We've seen Cyberpunk push back a lot of times, so you know, it's whatever. But yeah, if we get one in June, that'll be fine as well. I mean, it's summer, so a lot of people will definitely tune in to look at that, and maybe at that time there will be some sort of talk about beta, because some people actually have projected that the beta will be announced in May. I think Chaos, who runs Highcast, their like prediction when they're going to announce or even get beta is May. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore. My prediction's like July to September pretty much. It's a really wide range, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, June could be a good time for a blog post once again, and who knows, maybe we'll get a blog post all 3 of these months. Like maybe we'll get one this month, maybe we'll get one in May, maybe we'll get one in June. That would be awesome. And who knows, maybe we'll get all 3 of the ones that I mentioned before, like a VFX blog, an updated server blog, and a combat blog on all 3 of those months in like back to back to back. That'd be phenomenal. And honestly, guys, don't even be surprised if they just do like a random development update blog post where they just talk about specific things. Like they won't go into detail about one thing, but they'll touch up on how they change the flower effects, or how they changed a little bit of the AI, or how they changed combat. Maybe they'll do that too. That could be really interesting. So yeah, guys, that is my opinions on what's going to happen with the blog post coming up very soon. I want to get this video out on Wednesday. I'm recording it Wednesday morning, so hopefully I can get it out Wednesday afternoon for 1 p.m. I'll do my best, you know, if it's not out by 1, then it'll be out at like 2. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support recently. It's been amazing. The most recent video did really well, so thanks so much for that. And if you wanna spread the news of Hytale to your friends, just share the video. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, become a member. Super cheap, super easy. And with all that being said, everybody, my name is CanadianFlash. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a great day.